Hey everyone, I'm Adriana Kayada Hudak again with you on a White Collar Wednesday. And today I've got a little bit of a story for you. Picture it. It's 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning and you hear an urgent knock on your door. Bleary eyed and wary, you approach the door and through your Ring camera or peephole, you see three very serious looking people on your doorstep. They identify themselves as FBI and say they need to speak with you. Very cautiously, you open the door, invite them inside. The agents, they're polite, but they're firm. They want to talk to you about your business partner and some deals that he's brokered on behalf of your company. You hesitate because you're not sure what the agents are talking about. You say so, but they're not buying it. They tell you that now is your best chance to cooperate with them in hopes of avoiding or minimizing possible criminal consequences to yourself. Now you're really scared. Your kids are starting to wake up, and you're picturing being led out of the house in handcuffs and paraded before the whole neighborhood. So you agree to talk to the agents and lead them inside your study, and you shut the door. You answer their questions, and they leave. But before parting, they give you a business card, and they say they'll be in touch. Dumbfounded, you wonder if you did the right thing. You have a lawyer, but you didn't even think about calling her because you were caught off guard and it totally slipped your mind. You finally take a deep breath, get yourself together, and call her. Now, what I've just described is a typical scenario that my clients commonly face when they are first contacted by government agents. Other than divorce or death, facing prospective criminal charges is ranked as one of the most stressful experiences one can go through in life. And that's why attorneys like me are here to help. So today on White Collar Wednesday, I'm going to share with you some quick tips on what to do when government agents contact you. So here we have a first scenario. Agents want to speak with you in person. The agents show up at your home or your office, and if this happens, all you need to do is be very polite, but don't invite them inside any private spaces that are not open to the public. You want to make sure that you keep this initial contact in areas that are not private, in areas where others can kind of see what's going on. Now, if possible, you have a trusted friend or family member or employee or other witness present who can witness the initial interaction with you and the agents. Ask them to give you their contact information and tell them that your attorney will reach out. Under no circumstances should you volunteer to speak with them without a lawyer present. Again, be polite but firm. Now, it's possible that at first contact, the agents may not necessarily be regarding you as a subject or a target of a criminal investigation. But either way, at that point, you cannot be sure, and that's why you never want to proceed without having an attorney present. So let's talk about a second scenario. This time, the agents arrive at your business or your home with a search warrant. Now, if agents arrive with a search warrant, the first thing you want to do is ask for a copy of the warrant and then get immediately on the phone to call your lawyer. Now, neither you nor your lawyer are going to be able to prevent the agents from executing that search, but it's good to have your lawyer on hand and standing by in case he or she can intervene with the agents, answer questions, or at minimum, invoke your Fifth Amendment privilege to remain silent on your behalf. One very important thing, or one of the very important things to remember is do not argue with the agents and do not impede the search. Just stay out of their way. Do not make any statements. Do not answer any questions about the subject matter of the search. Now is not the time that you're going to fight this battle. That is something that you need to leave to your attorney to handle down the road. Once the search is over, make sure the agents provide you with a copy or a list of any property that was taken. If possible, take photos or a video during the search. You may not always be allowed to do this, but if you are, you should do so. And here's the third scenario. Agents arrive with an arrest warrant. This is the ultimate nightmare, but there are still things you can do to protect your rights and help yourself. First, most important, don't argue, fight, or resist in any way. You are not going to be able to avoid an arrest at this time, but you can certainly help yourself in terms of what will happen in the next few hours to come. Be as calm and polite as possible. I know it's easier said than done, but believe me, it's definitely something that you want to have to keep in mind during this process. Have a relative, friend, or coworker call your attorney to let them know you've been arrested, and if possible, get the names of the agents who are conducting the arrest. In the process, do not volunteer any other information other than your name and your basic information, which the agents will probably already know, but regardless, that is the only information that you should confirm. Do not ask any questions at that point, especially about why you're being arrested. That's what your attorney is for. Let that person ask the questions for you. And although I hope you never find yourself in any of these circumstances, if you do, the overriding takeaway is you never want to give statements to government agents outside the presence of your attorney. It is imperative that you remember this, because that is what your Fifth Amendment rights are for. They are in the Constitution. They are one of the most important rights that we have. Remember to use them. Thanks for tuning in to White Collar Wednesdays. I'm Adriana Collado Hudak with Green Spoon Martyr. I'll see you next time.